The human eye uses the eyebrow as an anchor point for the rest of the face. This is why a woman can look truly stunning without any makeup, but perfectly shaped, full eyebrows. I'm blessed. I wake up happy every day. I think an eyebrow can change the way you feel. It changes everything about your confidence. I don't think thin brows will make a comeback. Women have finally seen how much more beautiful their look can be with a properly shaped eyebrow. In grade school, my mother, who was a professional tailor, would make all my clothes. I became obsessed with designing them myself. I've known Oprah since 1998 or 1999. It is incredible how amazing she is. When you are around her, you see how considerate, giving, and wonderful she is with the people around her. Brows should begin directly above the middle of your nostrils. The highest point of the arch should connect the tip of the nose with the middle of the iris. We all have different brow bones and different amounts of space between the eyebrow and the lashes. The space on the upper lid is bigger or smaller. The space on the bridge of the nose or between the eyes is wider or narrower. Everyone is different. When I'm in the bathtub, I could have my champagne here and my caviar just to be glamorous enough. I work really hard and I deserve everything. Eyebrows are the most difficult beauty feature to master. We all have different bone structure, brow texture, and coloring. In 1997, I decided to open a salon in Beverly Hills. At that time, there were no products for eyebrows, so I developed a line. The first thing I do before I get out of bed is reach for my phone and open Instagram. I have a Pasquini, the old-fashioned Italian coffee machine. I have to make my coffee because I know exactly how much I want and how strong I like it. I don't ever take lunch. If I were to go to lunch, I would waste for hours. In Romania, it was normal that when you got a facial, someone would tweeze your brows. I use the golden ratio to create the perfect shape on my clients' faces. You couldn't have too many dreams because in the communist regime, everything was cookie cutter. The fact that I didn't speak English, I think, was the most difficult thing for me. I realized that nobody paid attention to eyebrows. In Romania, it was the norm. I thought, this is Hollywood. We work with the most incredible, beautiful models and actors, and this is important. I'm surrounded by a lot of women and they really inspire me every day. If you have belief in what you do, you have a great technique, good quality product, and a good service, you can expand even when there is economic turmoil. It doesn't matter how late I come home. It could be 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I have to take off my makeup. In my early 20s, living in a communist regime in Romania, success to me simply meant leaving and coming to America. There weren't any brow products when I was in my 20s. Women simply tweezed. Now, of course, I use every single brow product I make. I'm always trying new creams and products to keep my skin youthful, hydrated, and protected from the sun. I saw so many opportunities in the US because I knew that I could make a living doing things I could never do in Romania. If you ask me, I think knowledge is power, and in being able to do your own makeup or someone else's makeup is power in itself. You can't survive if you don't make money. But as far as I'm concerned, we never, ever make a product with the idea that we'd make a lot of money. We make products because we're inspired by the idea that people will love it. When I went to art school in Romania, we learned the golden ratio technique theory, which taught us that when you draw a portrait and want to show an emotion, you change the eyebrows. They are the most important feature on the face. You should shape your eyebrows according to your facial structure. Trimming is tricky. If you trim the eyebrow too much, you ruin the arch. Eyebrow hair has a curl, and when you brush and cut it, it's easy to snip it to short. I like to do my eyebrows last, but of course, it's down to personal preference. For me, I do them last because then I can balance out my entire makeup look with my brows at the end. People didn't believe that eyebrows were a business. I believed in it, and I think that's enough. If you believe it, you can do it. Start step by step. I didn't start being a big company in the beginning. You go to the bank for loans when nobody knows about you. It's fun to experiment like Rihanna. But if you start tweezing brow hairs excessively, I can guarantee they won't grow back. If I want something, I will get it. I am the most ambitious person you have ever met. I'm not saying I'm the best. There are many painters in the world, but there is only one Picasso. A man should not get his eyebrows shaped. He should get them groomed. Hair on the eyebrow droops because of aging. So a groomed eyebrow on a man opens the eye and makes him looks younger. Brows that are too round tend to elongate the face, making eyes look droopy and tired. A great pair of tweezers should feel like they are vibrating as if they have a spring. If the tweezers don't do that, they won't work well at all. My secret for overpluckers is to keep some brow pencil on your brows at all times, even when you go to bed. If you keep product on your brows at all times, they will always appear perfect, and you will not obsess on every little hair that is out of place. Women love lash tinting because it makes the eyes really pop in red carpet photos. We don't want to do what everyone else does. We want to create trends. We like to think outside of the box. Full brows frame and accentuate your eyes so you can get away with wearing less liner and mascara. Women think that smaller brows will open up their eyes, but that's wrong, and it affects your entire face. Your eyebrows should be proportional to your face. If they're too overwhelming, it doesn't work. My goal is always to bring a sense of balance, symmetry, and proportion to each individual face. The brows are an essential starting point when you're trying to recreate an era. Eyebrows and hair are the most important thing to consider. Don't worry about being famous or making money. The most important thing is being the best. You have to become a master of your craft, and everything else will come. Anastasia Soare, born December 28, 1957. Anastasia was born in Constanta, Romania. She is the child of Dumitru Blamachi, who died when she was 12, and Victoria Babu, who owned a tailoring shop. She studied art history and architecture in Romania. Anastasia is a Romanian-American businesswoman and the CEO and founder of Anastasia Beverly Hills, known as the Eyebrow Queen. Anastasia spoke very little English in 1989 when she moved to Los Angeles, where she worked as an esthetician at a beauty salon, and soon realized that eyebrows were an underexplored area. I developed a technique for how to shape eyebrows according to people's bone structure and natural eyebrow shape. As her manager did not think there was enough of a market, she rented a room in a Beverly Hills salon, providing facials, body waxing, and eyebrow sculpting. By 1997, she was running her own salon on Beverly Hills Bedford Drive. As a beautician, she has stated that her first two clients for an eyebrow treatment were Cindy Crawford and Naomi Campbell. Other clients have included Faye Dunaway and Jennifer Lopez. Soare is the CEO and founder of Anastasia Beverly Hills beauty brand, available in almost 2,000 stores internationally. In 2018, Soare sold a minority stake in the business to Portion 2, a private equity firm. In 2023, Forbes estimated the value of all of Anastasia Beverly Hills at approximately $500 million.